just like my G and Boozy to the left. Once the gloves off, it's all on the line, grinding in the shadow. Victory sign in the world of grit. We redefine, cause on the other side, legends align. Background to front stage, no fear in their eyes. Past paved and scars, aiming for the prize. Three tails of gold, with each punch they rise. Mike G narrates with the truth that he supplies. Once the gloves off, it's all on the line, grinding in the shadows. Victory sign in the world of grit. We redefine, cause on the other side, legends align. Going out.
What's up, everybody? You are back on the other side with me, Mike G, and today I'm bringing you the incredible journey of a guy who started his fighting career in MMA and for the last 3 years has become a fan favorite in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. He is the overhand from the motherland, the Pitbull himself. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Jeremy Smith. How's it going, Jeremy?
Hey, man. How's it going? Nice. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to start at the very beginning, man. Talk to me a little bit about where you were born, growing up, family life.
So I was born in Johannesburg, South Africa. I was born in a hospital called Joburg Gen, like proper central Johannesburg. I grew up in like Bez Valley, then I moved to like Kensington and Bedford View area, which is all in Johannesburg. So that's where I'm from, which is South Africa.
Okay. What about family life? Brothers, sisters?
Family life, I got a sister, older sister. So we're very close. She kind of brought me up, and she was kind of like my mother figure when I was growing up. So.
Awesome.
Very, very
All
close.
right.
She lives in Germany now. So, and I got
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get into fighting and combat sports?
So always when I was growing up, I always wanted to fight and get into it, and I just never got a chance to getting into it. Like things happened in life. So I started a bit later. I started when I was 18. I wanted to obviously so I started with like Muay Thai in the beginning. So I started with Thai boxing. After training for about a month, I had my first fight. It didn't go as well. My cardio was terrible. I'd only been training a month. I think I was still smoking cigarettes before I jumped in the ring. So yeah, it was all right. Then after that, I was like, no, hang on, let me focus. And I had a couple, about 20 amateur fights, somewhere around there. And then I was South African Muay Thai, so amateur champion for Muay Thai, or Thai boxing, and then also for kickboxing. So I represented South Africa against Canada. I flew to Serbia to the world champs. And then obviously I transitioned into professional Thai boxing. So I had a record of 10 wins, 9 knockouts, and then 2 losses. And then I went over to the MMA. I became EFC Africa champion. So there was a middleweight Africa champion. Then so then obviously after that, transitioned over to the Bare Knuckle.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to ask you about the EFC and Brave.
Yeah.
Like so many great fighters have fought for those promotions. How would you describe your time there? Was it everything you hoped for?
Yeah, they're both great promotions. I also used to fight for XFC in America. So I was like the first South African to be based in South Africa and come over and like win a fight to American soil. That was for the XFC. That was for John Prisco up in Tampa. And then obviously I signed for the EFC after that. Great people. Graham Cartmell, great guy. Kara Howarth, all the guys at EFC always looked after me well. It was a good platform to grow. And then I transitioned over to Brave, fought for Sheikh Khalid, Prince of Bahrain. Had a good couple of fights with them. Got to travel the world as well. Got to go to Brazil, Bahrain, Jordan. It was pretty cool, awesome experiences. So, yeah.
Awesome, dude. Why did you decide to stop doing MMA?
So I was doing MMA and then COVID happened. So kind of everybody just couldn't grapple, couldn't train. When we were in South Africa, the gyms were closed. We had a very strict lockdown. And then obviously with the amount of, obviously I bought a business in America, came over. And the amount of time that you need to do to train MMA, you need to give it the whole day.
Sure.
You don't just have boxing to focus on. You've got boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, all of it together. Strength and conditioning. It's a full-time thing just to.
Yeah.
You don't want to half-ass it. So obviously with the Bare Knuckle, It's just the stand-up aspect of it. It's just the boxing and the clinch
Mm-hmm.
work and the strength and conditioning. So it's not saying it's not as grueling, but it's a little bit less time-consuming, shall we say. You can do 2 a-days and you'll be fine.
Right.
Whereas the MMA, it's you got to do all of it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. What led you to sign with the BKFC, and what, I guess, specialized training did you have, other than just boxing, did you have to do to start bare knuckle? Did you have to work on hardening your hands? What kind of stuff goes into that?
Well, obviously, you're going to condition your hands a bit. You need to build up the calluses, punch.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want to hit it too hard, obviously. You just want to tap things, build up the resistance. But obviously, I've been fighting for a long time. My hands are pretty conditioned already. So it's like, it's not like they're not like they're fragile. They're used to a wrap and stuff, but you do get MMA, you're obviously using the smaller gloves. So you're hitting the big bag with that on. So your hands are getting conditioned.
Right.
So regardless. But so obviously, with the transition over to the bare knuckle, obviously I knew the clinch game from the Muay Thai and the MMA background. So just the holding in the clinch and holding and punching thing was not difficult to transition. It was just don't throw knees or elbows. So you just hold and punch instead. Yeah. So
Awesome.
the transition was easy. And also I've always been good with my hands and always liked the stand-up aspect of the MMA. So.
Okay. Did you contact the BKFC, or did they come looking for you?
So I had a manager. He contacted him for me. Because I just come over.
Okay.
So,
All right. Let's see here.
So I just come to South Africa. I mean, I just come to America. So my first fight I had was for BYB.
Okay.
And then I think that was 2021, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, December 2021. And then I signed with the BKFC in, I think it was March or April, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I found a new gym, found a manager, Ryan Perez. He looked after me. I went to try out at the gym. She was like, cool, I like you. You can fight. You're tough. Let's get your fight on BKFC.
Awesome. April 21st, 2022, you make your BKFC debut against Davian Green. What was the lead up like for that? And tell us how the fight played out.
Lead up was good. Just trained hard for it. I was ready to go.
Extra nerves?
You're always going to have nerves when you fight. If you don't have nerves, as Castamoto said, you're either a liar or a psychopath. And most people are lying if they don't have nerves. So that's the famous words of Castamoto. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Obviously, the nerves is different. It's bare knuckle with boxing. It's a little bit different to everything, but they're still going to. It's a combat sport. So you're going to have those nerves. The fight went well. He's tall guy. Played on the range a bit. Once I closed that distance inside, I got to work on the body. He stopped moving as much. I hit the body shot, dropped him a bit, and then caught him in the head. So, head went down. He wasn't able to make the count. Yep, that's it. So, I was just getting in, because he's a very tall guy. So, I was just getting in once I closed the distance. We were good.
Okay. August 27th, also in 2022, you take on Donald Sanchez. Unlike your previous fight, this one went the full distance. Talk us through that fight.
So I knew going to New Mexico that the altitude is very high. So not many people know this, but Johannesburg has the same altitude as Big Bear. We just don't have snow. So we live at that. So I knew what to expect. I was like, doubled up my cardio, doubled up my assault bike sprints. Went to New Mexico a couple of days before. I was about 4 or 5 days before I went there, just to get used to it, get that burn, because I knew what to expect. And I also had a feeling that he knew that when I got there, he thought that I wasn't going to be fit because of the altitude from sea level. But I knew what to expect. So when I went there, I just put pedal to the metal and I put it on a high pace. And I just worked his body, because I was like, well, let's make this equal. If I take your body, I take your cardio. So I worked his body a lot, and I took his cardio down. Also, he's a Mexican guy. You hit him in the body, you're not going to don't hit him in the head. The Mexicans are tough as they come. So, yeah.
All righty.
But, very nice guy. We became very close friends after that as well. We speak constantly. Hell of a nice guy. And he's actually, after that, rekindled his whole career. He dropped down the weight category, and he's doing really good. I think he's got a title fight coming up. Or he's got another fight now, and then hopefully he should get a title fight soon.
There we go. Right on.
Yeah.
Up next, you take on UFC alum and fan favorite Houston Alexander, and suffer the first.
Fought Leo Valdivia.
You're right. I'm sorry. Your third fight of 2022, you share the ring with Leo Valdivia, and in typical fashion, you ended the fight by finish. What makes you so well suited for BKFC?
I've got
Is it the
tenacity.
Thai boxing background?
I just got tenacity. I just don't give up. I keep coming. I keep pushing. I don't mind getting hit. It's obviously whatever you cut up a bit, but that's it. I'm not scared to get into a fight. I'm not scared to get hit. I'm not scared to get in close and throw hands. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
So obviously with that fight, he was very good on his feet, very fast mover. He came from a karate background, so his distance was amazing. Ryan Perez, my coach, cornerman, he gave me the right cues what to do, and I listened and cut the ring, worked the body, slowed him down. Third round, cut the ring, caught him. So yeah.
Okay. Now to Houston Alexander. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
You suffered the first loss of your BKFC career. What, if anything, did you learn from that fight?
Oh, that was a points loss. It was a good fight. It was definitely fight of the night. It was up for contendership for fight of the year. So it was a good fight. It was an honor to share the ring with that guy. He's a legend. We also, again, we became very good friends afterwards. We speak all the time. He's like, even after the fight, he gave me a call. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm coming to bring you some Tylenol at Barcelona Hotel because I'm sore. I know you sore. So we're going to help for the morning." So, yeah.
Houston is the first BKFC fighter that I reached out to who responded. I spoke to him yesterday, and you are correct. He's an awesome guy.
Hell of a nice guy.
Yeah.
You're such a good human. Like, he's a nice person.
Absolutely.
I was the first person to go to points with him as well. Everybody else was knocking out in the first, second round. So
right.
That was pretty cool. Tough guy as well, but
yeah.
It was a good fight. You know what? That's what happens when you leave it in the judges. A lot of people might say, I won. A lot of people say, he won, whatever. But when you leave it in the hands of the judges, it's what it is.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Your most recent fight, you took on a really tough opponent, Steve Townsell, who I also spoke with yesterday. Talk about that fight, the outcome, and what's up next for you in the bare knuckle fighting championship.
That fight, I suffered an injury in the first round. So I tore my bicep. So, yeah, very fucking sore. Very fucking sore. I didn't think it would be that sore, but fucking hell. So it was very difficult to get going in that, and that was like right in the beginning. So it was hard to get range, hard to do anything, and Steve had a perfect, beautiful game plan. He executed it well. So it obviously didn't go how I wanted it to go. I pushed as far as I could, hoping just to land one shot, but that never happened. He closed my eye up, so I couldn't see. I had no arm, couldn't see. He deserved the win. So, yeah. He's also a hell of a nice person. Everybody, Steve's a great guy.
Yeah.
But we're all nice guys, actually. We all seem to get along well. So.
Do you get along with everyone you fight? Is there anyone you haven't remained friends with afterwards?
Well,
no names?
I don't know. Maybe one or two, but whatever. But never big animosity or anything.
Gotcha.
There's always a mutual respect with somebody when you jump in the ring with them.
Right. Once it's over,
Afterwards,
it's over.
After you punch each other, there's always a camaraderie. We can talk shit before the fight, but whatever. Afterwards, we got it over done with.
Absolutely. All right. If you could pick anyone on the roster to fight next, who would it be?
Right now, I'm just focusing on getting recovery, getting back in there, getting my strength back up, my endurance back up. Everything's going good. So right now, whoever they give me, I'll fight. We'll take it. We're just taking it day by day, getting stronger, getting back in there, and then I'll see when we decide to pick a fight who we're going to take.
Okay, who's your favorite fighter on the bare knuckle fighting championship roster to watch?
I got a few fighters. So they're all good. Everybody's good.
Sure.
There's a lot of good fighters to watch. HD being one of them, Howard Davis, he's brilliant. We've also used to be stablemates as well. He's really good. I like when he uses range. Obviously, Brian Orgaio also used to be stablemates, good friend of mine. A lot of good guys on the roster to watch. Like Chris Kamosi as well, really good.
Been around forever.
Richmond, obviously. He's good. His just knockout right now is amazing. Then he just goes on 35 Jared Warren.
Yeah.
So, But that's the thing is everybody's entertaining. The BKFC is the most entertaining sport at the moment.
I agree.
Fast paced. it's real, as real
Mhm.
as you get, and everybody can relate to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you got everybody. So all the fights are entertaining. So it's hard to say, oh, he's my favorite to watch. He's my favorite to watch on that card. So
Right.
it's
Okay.
hard to pick one of the guys, but
Gotcha.
it's always going to be one fight I want to see on every card. Like, ooh, that one's good. But then even the ones you don't think are going to be good can't turn out to be the best fights.
Gotcha. All right. This next question, it can be any combat sport. I would like for you to give me your top 5 greatest fighters ever.
Any combat sport?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Mike Tyson's one of them.
There we go.
Muhammad Ali, you can't, like, yeah, he was a great at everything. Mike Tyson's one of my favorites because I'm not exactly tall either. And
Right.
what he did in that with his height and against those in the people that he fought. Vanderlei Silva, Fedor Emelianenko, obviously
Okay.
John Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's hard to choose top 5. Fedor
Mhm.
Emelianenko is one of my favorite fighters.
Yeah.
Because he just
Definitely.
didn't look like anything. He just smashed people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never
Vanderlei
smiled,
Silva,
never frowned, nothing.
never changed facial expression. Blank.
Yeah.
There's still that one meme. It's like the 10 different emotions of Fedor: happy, sad, cross. Does
Yep.
not change. Yeah. Vanderlei Silva as well. Obviously,
Yeah.
that guy was a machine. Quentin Rampage Jackson.
Oh yeah.
He was also a Forrest Griffin. So Randy Couture, Chuck Liddell. That's all the MMA guys. So
Right.
obviously the boxing, Muhammad Ali, obviously. Joe Frazier.
Oh yeah.
There's so many. It's hard to choose the top 5.
It is.
Depends on like which aspects you want to go. Lomachenko, like that
Oh,
footwork that he does. It's like when you enter, what do they say? When you enter the matrix with him,
Mhm.
he's
Yeah.
incredible. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These next questions are kind of pick one and why questions. I want to get to know you, the person, your likes and your dislikes. Some of these are going to be goofy. Some of them, I promise you, will have never been asked in an interview before. The first question is, what do you like better, pulled pork or brisket?
pulled pork.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. More versatile.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you can put on anything.
Yeah. All right. What's a better movie, Bloodsport or Kickboxer?
I don't know, Bloodsport, when they put the glass on the wraps, I guess. They're both good, but yeah, I think Bloodsport.
Okay. All right. Am I more likely to see you drinking a cup of coffee or an energy drink?
I like both. I drink coffee every morning. I like my espresso. I love my
All right.
espresso.
Are you a fan of these bucked up energy drinks?
Yeah, they're good. But I
Yeah.
like my coffee. I like coffee.
Okay.
I always like coffee. So I'm drunk coffee for long.
Are you
Like,
a one
every
cup in the morning guy?
Double espresso every morning.
There we go.
And then another one at lunch.
One for dinner? Regular cup
No.
at dinner.
I got problems sleeping. I can't be on caffeine so late.
Got
No.
you, man.
I got like maybe a 6 o'clock cutoff for any caffeine. That's it.
Okay.
I
Are
mean,
you
I
a
still
dog
struggle to
person?
get to sleep.
Oh.
Sorry.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
I like animals.
Okay.
But I love dogs. Obviously, my nickname is Pitbull. I had my first Pitbull when I was 6 years old. So
Okay.
my dad used to actually breed them. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. That's Prince Jaeger. That's my dog I had. He was a red pit. He was a great dog.
Yeah, I was set a red. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're beautiful dogs. Their nature's incredible. They just got a bad reputation because of the way people treat them. And
Sure.
so.
You raise a
But
child
they-
wrong, they'll be a crappy
Exactly.
adult too.
Exactly, true. And most people do. A lot of crappy adults running around worse than crappy pit bulls.
Exactly. All right. You mentioned animals. What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
I like polar bears. They're
Okay.
pretty cool. But I don't like to go to the zoo too much because I prefer going to like a safari.
Oh, sure. Well, you have the advantage.
Yeah, I'm from South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually took my wife. We went walking with lions.
Oh, wow.
We were back home in January, so we went walking with two big white lions and one normal lion. Like you usually walk with a stick, and there's 3 of them walking with you.
I was about to ask, when you say walking with lions, is that like you're in the car while that?
Nope,
That's-
you're walking next to it. And that thing, and it's not 100% tame. There's no such thing as a tame lion. That thing,
Sure,
if
yeah.
it wants to smash you, you're dead.
Yeah, that's
They
it.
smash your head off. So yeah,
Wow.
but that was an amazing experience. Then we were playing with the lion cubs and like the cheetahs. Cheetahs are like they eat like just big cats.
Sure.
They even purr and like shame. Even the little cheetahs, they have support dogs. They get Labradors as support dogs.
Wow.
So they get such bad anxiety.
High-strung animal.
Yeah, very. But yeah, it was awesome. It was amazing. She loved it because she's from America, so it
I
was
can
the first
imagine doing
experience
that.
for her. It was the first time she went back to South Africa with me. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
the whole safari thing was beautiful.
Who wins in a fight, Jeremy Smith or Jake Paul?
I
I ask everybody.
I'll win. I'll win.
Right on. All right. Who's more likely to beat you in a fight, Bruce Lee or Chuck Norris?
I think Bruce Lee was a tougher fight, to be honest.
Okay.
I think Bruce Lee was the machine, bro. Chuck's got the
Gotcha.
best jokes, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see here. Both in their prime, Ali or Tyson?
It's a hard one. It's going to be a personal thing.
Sure.
It'll be a favoritism thing. I think Tyson, but
Okay.
Tyson says Ali, so it's a difficult one to say. I just like Tyson the way he fights.
You think
And
he'd get
styles like
inside?
fights. I think so. I
Okay.
think he'd get inside, and
All right.
I think Muhammad Ali like to take a lot of punishment and then fight back. And
Yeah.
Tyson threw a lot of punches, and I don't know how much punishment he would take. So
Yeah.
it depends. It's a hard one. I don't like comparing the eras like that.
Gotcha.
Difficult because it's different eras, it's different
Yeah.
styles. So,
Here's one from the same era. Again, both in their prime, GSP or Anderson Silva?
ooh. Different weight divisions. GSP, prime.
They both won the middleweight belt.
Yeah. GSP came out of retirement and fought for the middleweight belt.
Right.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. Prime, I think maybe Anderson. I don't know. He
I
might edge
agree.
it because of his range.
Yeah.
And he can keep range, and his head movement was phenomenal. You couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
He was
Some of the most incredible stuff I've ever seen in a fight, Anderson
Oh
Silva.
yeah. His timing was incredible. His ground game was amazing. So
Yeah,
I would have to go with Anderson Silva, but it's a really tough one.
I agree.
I'd
All
say 7 out of 10 times Anderson Silva, 3 GSP.
That sounds pretty close. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Gotcha.
Sweet savory together, not bad.
Gotcha. The
Pineapple
last.
with a bit of Tabasco sauce on is really nice. with tequila
Ooh,
as
there
well.
we go.
So we
If
do
you've
that in
never
South
had
Africa.
a grilled watermelon with cayenne pepper on it, oh,
Nice.
you gotta try that, man.
So what we do in South Africa is, you get like tequila with a slice of orange or
Mhm.
whatever. We get a slice of lemon. We get a tequila, and we take pineapple. We put Tabasco sauce in it, and we shot a tequila and a pineapple.
That's got it all the flavors.
Oh, nice. Yeah. we
There
get
we go.
creative.
I used to long time ago when I still drank. I used to love the what do they call it? The mezcal, the smoky tequila.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man, if you ever get a chance to get a bottle of mezcal and you like tequila, try it out.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. It's like barbecue. It's like smoked tequila. It's beautiful.
Nice.
All right. Let's see here. This is the last one of these goofy questions. I got to ask this because everybody has a preference. In your bathroom at home, your roll of toilet paper, does it feed over the roll towards you or around back like some crazy person?
Over.
Thank you.
Be over. And if you look at the diagram that was drawn by the person who invented toilet paper, it goes over.
Gotcha. If you're somewhere and somebody's got it behind, do you fix it for them?
Yeah, sometimes.
Awesome.
Not even
man.
somebody I don't know, but if it's like something, yeah.
Gotcha. That's great. What is something you really enjoy that most people don't know about?
I don't know.
There's got to
I
be
don't know.
something. Do you
don't
secretly
know.
watch TV, cooking
Oh, I love
channels?
series and stuff, but
There we go.
I don't know. I don't
All
know what people know about.
Don't want to give something away.
No, exactly. If I tell you, then everyone's going to know what I do. Then everyone's going to know.
Do you like secretly sing Backstreet Boys songs
Nope.
at intersections?
I can't sing.
Gotcha.
If I'll sing, you sell the earplugs, we'll become millionaires. My singing is atrocious.
Awesome.
I don't even
All
sing in
right.
the shower. Fuck that shit.
If you hadn't become a fighter, what do you think you would have become?
Shit. I don't know. Quite good at arguing, I guess. Maybe a lawyer.
There you go.
I
There
don't
you
know. Yeah. I'm good at numbers too, so maybe accounting, something like that.
Maybe a career after fighting.
Yeah, maybe. We never know.
There we go.
But
All
yeah, I
right,
love fighting. I always have. So that's what I wanted to do.
You'll do it till the wheels fall off.
Exactly.
All right. As you know, and the people watching, the goal behind these interviews is to inspire people who are struggling with any number of the hundreds of thousands of issues that face humanity today.
Mm-hmm.
In your own words, what sort of message would you give those people about not giving up?
Just keep pushing, keep moving, keep trying. Every single day, get up and just keep going. It's like you got to be like a shark. If a shark stops moving, it dies. So you got to just keep pushing. So no matter what life throws at you, just believe in God. Be faithful to Him, and you'll reap the rewards.
That's awesome, man.
Keep your faith. That's the most important.
Okay. Outside of fighting, what all do you have going on in your life these days?
Well, I own a supplement nutrition store. So obviously I work that.
Okay.
Got married recently in July.
Awesome. You got a kid on the way?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, that's what we want to do. So.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I want a mini me.
Oh, are you gonna let him or her fight?
I will train them, but I don't want them sparring until they're much more developed. I don't want the brain rattling around in their head when they're 8 years old.
Right.
But yeah, I think wrestling, jiu-jitsu definitely for a nice sport base. And then obviously the boxing, just I don't want them getting hit in the head for a while.
Gotcha.
The brain doesn't develop yet, and when you're young, it moves a lot more when you get hit. So that's where the long-term CTE comes in. If you're a little bit older, it's a little bit more set in the skull, so it doesn't shake as much. I'm not saying there's no CTE damage, but there is less. I think when you're a bit older and you start sparring. Because the majority of the time, it's the sparring that messes you up. It's not the fights.
Right.
It's just it's a lot of hard sparring.
So I guess you don't watch a lot of the 5 and 6-year-old Muay Thai competitions on YouTube.
They're so cool. Those kids will kick the shit out of you. Those kids will kick the shit out of you.
That's crazy to watch.
I'm not saying I don't like them, but I'm just saying I wouldn't want my kids to do it.
Right.
But those kids are different. That's their way out.
Yeah.
They don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Like, in Thailand, you either become a ladyboy or you fight.
Yeah.
Some do both. But some fight to get the ladyboy operation. There's a documentary about the one.
Okay.
Guy who, he fucked everybody up. And so he won the money so he could get the operation.
Wow.
Wow. I don't remember the name of the documentary was, but it's a long time ago. I watched it. But but that's their lifestyle. That's how they get out of that. How do they get money? That's what they know. It's their national sport.
Makes sense. What is the best way for friends and fans of yours to keep up with you and everything you have going on?
Probably Instagram would be the best. That's the easiest thing to follow me, and you can see what's going on. So my Instagram is Pitbull_Smith. But just so everybody, that's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me, not get a hold of me, but to see what's going on in my life.
Right.
Stay up to date with the news about the fights and all of that.
All right, Jeremy, is there anything else you want to share before we hop off here?
No, just thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, man. I tell everybody, and I do this without meaning to. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for sharing your time with a redneck from Arkansas who has a little bitty tiny YouTube channel.
No, it's cool, man.
I've talked to you enough now that I feel like I'm going to call you a friend. I hope you can consider me one as well.
Likewise,
I'll upload this I'll send you a copy. If for any reason you don't like it, let me know and I'll take it down.
I'm happy with it, bro.
All right, Jeremy.
We can post it. Yeah, just
awesome.
Let me know. We'll have another catch up when I sign a fight deal. There
we go.
I'll keep you posted.
Awesome, man.
So obviously, thanks to the BKFC and Dave Feldman for giving me the
Oh, yeah.
opportunity to showcase what I love doing. And obviously, Ryan Perez, my manager and trainer, just obviously for keeping me active and having faith in me and training me and stuff. And yeah, obviously, thanks to my wife. She's been supporting me in all I do.
Definitely. Happy wife,
Cool.
happy life.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man.
All right, cool.
Have a good one. I appreciate you, sir.
You too, man. Take
All right,
care.
bye-bye.
God bless.
You
God
too.
bless.
Bye-bye.